Hello and welcome. You're watching the FNO show. The markets, after a strong performance yesterday, are trading flat as we see it in early minutes of pretty much in control of the bulls. Brijesh now joins in of IDBI Capital and Ajit Mishra of Religare Broking. Morning, gentlemen. Thanks a ton for joining in. Brijesh, I'll start with you. Right, Ajit, what would you do at 23,730 odd? The Nifty is looking comfortable. 24,000 possible before the end of the series, and even if not, a fresh long on the index could be initiated at these levels. Maybe not for the June series, but potentially for the July series.
Yeah, good morning, Samina. So, Samina, in fact, till yesterday, we were seeing that index was hovering in a band, broadly like 23,300 to 23,600. And intraday, yes, we penetrated both the levels, but on the closing basis, finally, we had this close of, decisive close above 23,600 in the last trading session. So, kind of price-wise, time-wise correction that we have already seen in the index, our view is definitely positive. Another important aspect, Samina, that banking and financials, which hold considerable weight, roughly around 40%, are showing noticeable sign of, buying interest across the board. So that gives us further comfort that yes, this uptrend is here to stay. And 24,000 positionally is what we are eyeing next. And in case if somebody is looking for any fresh trade, I feel that any dip, 50, 60 points dip from the current level can be considered as a buying opportunity, with 23,580 being the stop for the positional target of 24,000 mark. Banking today, we are seeing Tesla around 52,500 zone. Being the weekly expiry, so we might see some volatility in the later half of the session. But overall, the private banking majors are indicating that the positive tone will continue with some consolidation, because we have already seen very strong surge in across the private banking majors, be it HDFC, ICICI, and Axis. So the tone looks positive, and now we may see that the banking might take a breather, and IT and the other sectors would take the lead. So overall tone looks positive. It's a buy on dip market with 24,000 being the positional target.
Right, you mentioned HDFC for the markets. Ajit, you want to take us through your stock picks?
Yes, certainly, Samina. So again, like banking, alongside with banking, now today we are seeing noticeable move in the cement space as well. So Ambuja Cement is the bet from the cement space, which we like. Ramco, Grasim, they have already done well. So now I feel that after this consolidation, this stock is set for the next level of the up move, and 684 is something that we are eyeing. So with stop at 652, one can go long in Ambuja Cement. Another stock that we like is from the gas distribution space. So Gujarat Gas, after a phenomenal surge, witnessed a marginal retracement towards the short-term, support zone of the short-term moving averages, and formed a base, followed which now we are seeing resumption of the trend. So this is also something that one can look for fresh longs, with 635 being the target and 605 stop.
Ajit, very quickly, a word on defense. They took a bit of a breather over the last couple of weeks, but back up in how? Garden Reach, after a sharp up move yesterday, continues to see further buying. So is BDL and so is Mazgaon Docks. The only one that stands out on the non-performers, HAL. Do you feel like there's a trade on any of these counters? I know apart from maybe Mazgaon Docks, none of these counters are in the FNO space, but just on the charts, any word on the defense names?
So in fact, Samina, like everybody was guessing the same, that after this phenomenal surge, there could be some consolidation. But in some of these names like Garden Reach and Mazgaon, we are still seeing this positive momentum continuing. So stocks which are in the FNO basket, they are basically taking a beat. As a stock like BEL is slightly on the sideline, then HAL is also witnessing a similar move. I feel that one needs to be selective, and within this space, BDA looks very positive to us, because it's almost like a month-long consolidation the stock has already spent. And the good part is that we have a very strong base around the short-term averages, which is placed around 1540 mark. So among all these names, we feel that there's a possibility of fresh up move in BDL in days to come. So in case somebody is looking for any trade purely in the defense space, with stop at 1540, one can go long in BDL for 1720 to 1750 being the positional target.
Right. Brijesh, two stocks for you that
competition on this.
Ajit, if I were to ask you for one intraday trade, what would it be?
Samina, I have just recommended ICICI Pru to our clients. In fact, the life insurance counters have started seeing traction since yesterday, and we are seeing the continuation of the move. So ICICI Pru has basically witnessed a fresh breakout from the intraday range, and 630 is something that we are eyeing. So with stop at 600, one can look for fresh long in ICICI.
Looking good. It's a day's high point. 613 is what we have. 630 is the target that Ajit is sharing with us. Thank you, gentlemen. Great having both of you on the show. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll put the focus on commodities and tell you what's happening in that space. So stay tuned.